Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my students. How are you all today? That's good. Oh, I'm fine too. Thank you for asking. Have you all eat breakfast before you go to school today? Oh, all of you have. That is good. That is good. Okay. So before we start our class, I want the chairman to lead the prayer. Please begin. Finished. Okay. All right, my students. I will now check on your attendance. How many of you are here today? There are 23 of you. Okay. And how many of you in the class? How many students does your class have? So it's 28. Okay. That means some are missing, right? So we have 5 people who are not coming. Are they sick or are they absent? Does any of you know? Okay. 2 of them are sick and the rest is absent. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay, so does any of you know what our last week material is? If any of you know, please raise your hand. Yes, please. That is correct. Last week we learned about writing a descriptive text. And thank you for writing the assignment for the descriptive text last week. I read them all and they're all very good. Thank you all for submitting them. Okay, so for today's lessons, I already told you last week that we are going to write a letter this week. And I already give you guys some examples. So our today's topic is letter. Does any of you know what is a letter? Raise your hand please if you know the answers. Yes, that is correct. Letter is a direct or personal written or printed message addressed to a person or organizations. Good job. Thank you for answering it. Does any of you ever written a letter before? Anyone? Maybe you ever write them, maybe to your friends that live so far, or your family, your grandparents, maybe you send them a postcard of your picture of you having a vacations. Yes, only some of you have written a letter. Okay, so what kind of letter do you usually write to your friends? Does any of you know? You guys all don't know what kind of letter it is that you write to your friends or families? Okay, I'll tell you. Well, the kind of letters that you are sending to your friends or family even are called informal letters. So, informal letters, also known as social letters, include friendly letters and notes of invitations, while formal letters, the second type, also known as business letters, include letters of applications, letters to higher authorities, and letters to newspaper. Formal letters are usually for a more formal setting, like applying jobs or asking permission in a job, something like that. As for informal letters, like I said, it's for informing a friend or relative. It's or notes of invitations. It usually appear more friendly and more informal. Okay, so today you guys are going to write informal letters. I will give you a few more examples and a prompt on what you should read. You can address it to your friends or family. As long as it's informal letter, that is okay. And after you finish writing your letter today, please submit it to my desk. Thank you. All right, everyone, time is up. Thank you all for participating in my class today. And you guys all have a really good spirit today, which is I'm thankful for. And looks like all of you already submit your letter today. I'm going to grade them later and give you all the letter next week, and maybe you could show it to your parents. Maybe you could even send them if you want. Thank you all for today, and I hope that if you all have any questions on today's lesson, you can all ask me or come to my office to ask me questions about the lessons. I will answer it for you as much as I can. All right, everyone, I think that's the end of the class. See you all next week. And remember, read your material before coming next week. Next week we are going to talk. Next week material is about narrative text. All right, bye.